So you don't
Let's
think you can
promote.
be a sincere black MAGA person?
No, I just said I don't think that. I just said I think there can be sincere Republicans.
But you can't be a sincere black Republican?
I don't
See,
think
that,
that you can. I don't think that you can be a rational MAGA, be black and be a rational MAGA person. I think you can be black and be a Republican.
I think they would find that very insulting.
Well, I mean, the truth is often insulting.
Oh my God.
Now we're going to hear him have a conversation with Don Lemon, and Don Lemon make an interesting point about black people that support Donald Trump. Let's hear about
It's
it.
the same thing that when I see not all black Republicans, but I see a black MAGA person who is carrying Donald Trump's water and they know that he's lying. It is the shortest line to the front. Because if you're black and you're whatever, you're just in line with a bunch of other Democrats that are doing the same thing that you're doing. But if you become a black MAGA person, it's like, whoa, let's book this person, let's put him on television.
So you don't
Let's
think you can
promote.
be a sincere black MAGA person?
No, I just said I don't think that. I just said I think there can be sincere Republicans.
But you can't be a sincere black Republican?
I don't
See,
think
that,
that you can. I don't think that you can be a rational MAGA, be black and be a rational MAGA person. I think you can be black and be a Republican.
I think they would find that very insulting.
Well, I mean, the truth is often insulting.
By the way, I like Don Lemon. I got to be honest. I don't know. Some people you just like. I'm actually, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that Don Lemon and I don't agree on a lot, but I actually don't believe that. Especially when you go back and look at some of Don Lemon's earlier work, where he was seen as, in my opinion, as somebody that would more so call black people out. I remember he did a segment on pulling up your pants, keeping the neighborhoods clean. I think I forget exactly what he was saying. I think he got in trouble for it. But just giving y'all my bias when it comes to Don Lemon. I like Don Lemon. Now, he said that he doesn't think that people can be a rational MAGA supporter. Now, I do separate Republican and MAGA. I do see MAGA as more of the extreme, Donald Trumpers. But in all actuality, are they? I don't know. Is MAGA just more the American First movement? When I think of a Byron Donalds, y'all know I like Byron Donalds. Is Byron Donalds not a rational person? I actually see Byron Donalds as being an extremely rational person, extremely logical person, to the point where he turns off a lot of people. When I see a Candace Owens, now Candace Owens, I would not say is MAGA. I would not say is MAGA. Maybe before she was MAGA, but I wouldn't say that Candace Owens is MAGA at all. I think when people hear MAGA, they're talking about the people that think Trump can do no wrong. So I got to be fair when it comes to that. But just think about black people that support Trump, black people that are rooting for Trump, like a Larry Elder. If I sat down with, and even like a Thomas Sowell, who I think is one of the most brilliant people, like every time I watch a Thomas Sowell video, I just feel like I learned something, like I'm getting enlightened. Now, Thomas Sowell supported, I believe he voted for Donald Trump. He supported him in a lot of different videos and stuff based on his outlook. I think that it can become a bit dangerous, or I don't even want to say if it's dangerous. I don't even want to use a word like that. But I think that when we categorize people as far as you can't be a rational MAGA person who's black, then you're using the same prejudice that you don't like being used against you. This is the same energy that I get. Y'all know what it is. It's Dak from the OG Network. And I just want to thank y'all. That's right, to thank y'all for all of your tremendous support over the years, whether you've been rocking with us from the beginning or maybe this is the first show that you're checking out on the network. We want to thank you nonetheless. And we have an ask, all right? We have a goal of reaching 20,000 subscribers by the end of March. That's right, 20K by the end of March. It's not a real goal unless you put a date on it. And with that, we need your help. So we ask that if you are enjoying the content that you like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're feeling real generous, maybe share with some friends and family. All right, I'll let y'all go. And once again, thank you for your continued support. And we look forward to growing with y'all. See y'all soon. Ew. From a lot of Democrats. And I spoke to my buddy about it the other day, yesterday, where I'm sitting here saying, you know, I remember in a convo, like all the things that you say that you hate about the Republican Party. They're not professional. They're mean. They're all these things. But then I sit down with you and, you know, and it's just joking. It was a light conversation. Well, whatever. You know, you could say like, it was a light conversation for me. I don't take it personally. But when you say that something like, oh, if you voted for Trump, you're an idiot. And you're a Democrat and you're the one that's crying and I threw in the crying word, but complaining about how unprofessional the Republicans are and how mean and cruel they are. But then you make a statement like that. When we categorize people based on just color, you're supposed to think this way. You're supposed to react and respond this way to this type of altercation. George Floyd, you're supposed to stand up for Black Lives Matter. You're supposed to do all these things just because you're Black. This is no different than Joe Biden telling Charlemagne, you ain't Black if you don't vote for me. Don Lemon, as a Black person, he's telling people that pretty much if you are a MAGA supporter, if you're a MAGA, if you're Team Trump, if you're America First, then that means that you're just not a rational person. You're not a logical person. And you know what he means by that? You're not an intelligent person. That's what he's trying to say. Now, a lot of people will say these things. See, to me, I think it's dangerous, maybe for a different reason. And that's why I was hesitant to use the word dangerous. But the reason why I think it is because it just dumbs down our ability to think and process things for ourselves and to be free thinkers. It's just, oh, you're that, so you're perceived as that. You're over here, you should be in that category. You should think like that. You should think like that. Instead of, and this is what happens. This is why Joe Biden and the Democrats feel that they don't have to do anything for particular groups because they'll just continue to vote for them. Because you have people like Don Lemon saying exactly what he just said, who will just categorize you based on your race, put you in a box, and just say, oh, you can't be a rational person. So I don't know. A lot of people may think this. But what I think, it does more harm, because now, rather than you being a rational free thinker and being able to process things objectively and call out your own party when they're doing something extreme that you do not align with, so you don't have the Democrats running around here pushing a lot of the things that they're pushing, to the point where it's like, you're lucky that people are even supporting y'all with the crazy stuff that y'all are pushing. But when you don't challenge them and hold them to the fire and hold them accountable of doing better and moving in a more rational and practical direction, but instead you just box people in based on race, to me, I think that holds us back. But I may be wrong. It is what it is. All right, next video. I told y'all we're moving today. I said, it's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like. And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real generous, share the video with some friends and family. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.